I start going through his car and start noticing items that didn't belong.
All of this is a lie.
Are you making that up?
Your Honor, I would have never stood in front of you and wasted your time to make anything up.
I've done work with him before, as mimes. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, here, whoa, miss, yeah, come on.
And you are begging to be heard.
This is Judge Jerry Springer. Deidre Scott thought she'd met the one and says she loaned him money to cover some legal fees to keep him out of jail. But when she caught the defendant cheating, she called it quits on their relationship. Now she wants her money back, so she's suing for $4,500. Demetrius Reese admits to receiving money from his ex to cover his legal fees, but claims his ex is only demanding her money back because she's jealous that he's found someone new.
You are suing your ex-boyfriend.
Two-timing boyfriend for a loan.
Two-timing, okay.
Two-timing for a loan that I gave him.
Why don't you tell me about it?
Okay, so me and Demetrius have been dating for 4 years.
Okay.
You know, he was a pretty good guy. When I first met him, I thought that he was just the one. You know, we clicked instantly. Swept me off my feet, was a perfect gentleman. We were dating. Things were good. And then all of a sudden, things just got kind of weird and started going downhill for us.
Yeah.
He started staying out late at night and not coming home. So I started going through his phone and noticing certain text messages. And I'm like, okay. So then I started going through his car and start noticing items that didn't belong to me. And for instance, one time I got in his car and I found some earrings. Well, I don't wear fake jewelry, and these were fake costume earrings. I asked Demetrius, whose earrings are these? He said, oh, these are my daughter's. Your daughter don't wear no hoops. They're not your daughters.
That's the best you could come up with?
It was like something that like the kids they had in the car for sure. Like anybody can like drop an earring or something in the car. Like
Yeah, but only if they were in it.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that he had 50-cent juices in the car. You know, like the 50-cent cheap juice? Well, I don't drink 50-cent juice. And I know that them are the juices that when I first met him, he was trying to offer me because he was used to dating scallywags. So he gave them 50-cent juices.
What's a 50-cent juice?
The 50-cent juice is the cheapest juice in the store. You know, when you go in the store, the little carton juices, you normally get it for your kids.
Yeah.
But this is what he was trying to offer for me. So then also I noticed that the liquor that he drinks Hennessy. Well, we found empty bottles of Patron in the car. Whose bottles are these? Oh, these are my friends. So everything is just somebody else's his friends or he doesn't know.
All of this is a lie. She's just making this up.
Demetrius, so I'm lying.
So you're convinced that he was seeing some other women?
Yes, he was seeing some other women. I am definitely convinced that Demetrius was seeing other women.
Okay,
and had
but
other
what
women
is
in
this
the car.
case about?
Oh, so anyway, so the case is
you're
about.
Not trying to.
She lying.
They was Becky's. They
Who's
was Becky.
Who's Becky?
Becky with the
Was she
good
the one
hair.
with the earrings?
No, she's with the good hair. She probably was with them cheap earrings.
She was with good hair?
Yeah, You know the Brazilian blend mix? It's like the Brazilian blend mix. She had the Brazilian blend little lace front. That's what she wears.
Wow.
And that's what Demetrius was with, was Becky.
Her messy friends basically seen me talking to somebody and they just basically felt like I was just straight cheating. He
was going for the streets, being for the streets. And I'm like, I call my friend. My friend stays in the neighborhood where he hangs. So I say, hey, friend, is Meech outside? She says, oh, well, I see his truck outside. I said, well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, go see if his truck is, go see if he's in his truck. It's 8 o'clock. So I'm looking, I'm watching. She turns the camera around and she says, friend, he's not in his truck. But something just told me to jump in my car and just get over there to where his car was at. When I pull up to his car, him and here go Becky with the good hair getting out the car. So I'm like, oh.
Oh, Becky with the good hair.
Yeah, but she...
Well, yeah, okay, he admits.
So he was for the streets, being out late at night, being for the streets, and he got into some trouble. He got pulled over and he got in some trouble. He needed a lawyer because the public pretender he had was not doing nothing for him. And I told him that I would...
Public pretender?
Yeah, you know public pretenders when they act like they're with you, but when you go to court, they're not for you, they're for the judge.
Oh,
yes,
I never
public
heard that phrase. I thought you was a public defender.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, public pretender.
They pretend they're on your side, but when they go to court, they forget everything.
They forget everything about it.
You got in trouble for what?
Driving, speeding.
So he needs the help. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll loan you this money, but I want my money back for the lawyer,
the money
for the attorney.
How much did the attorney cost?
$10,000. That's how much.
Did attorney charge $10,000?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give him my card.
Will do.
And you gave him how much?
I loaned him $4,500. because, you know, I didn't want my man to go to prison or, you know, not have a good chance.
Even if he's seen Becky with nice hair.
Well, yeah, because he said he wasn't seeing her no more. You know, he was like, okay, you know, I'm going to do the right thing.
You really care. Okay, joking aside, you care about it.
Yeah, I do care. I really care.
Yeah, but...
So what's the problem? Oh, he's not paying you back?
No, he feels like he doesn't owe me.
I feel like I don't owe her nothing because, like, we was together, like, she was like my little boo, like thing. So
she was like, your little boo.
Yeah. Boo. So I feel like I shouldn't have had to pay her anything. Like, you know, like
little boos have to get paid.
But I feel like I shouldn't have to pay her.
Money. Someone loans you money, you pay them back. No.
Yeah, but if it went with if Becky didn't ever come up, it was I believe I would have never had to pay her no money back.
You needed $4,500 to pay the lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay, we don't dispute that. Now, you're saying you don't want to pay her back because you're now saying it was a gift.
I believe the only reason why she basically saying this because we had broke up.
If it originally was a gift, it doesn't become a loan just because you broke up. But if it was originally a loan, it's still a loan. It doesn't matter what her reasons are. She could loan you the money and then decide she loves you so much, I'm going to forgive the loan. She never forgave the loan. It's a loan.
But I believe, like, my birthday was coming up, so it was like a gift for me, like, in a couple of months, you feel me? So it's like,
when did you loan him the money?
It was like around, like March, I think. And
okay, so let's say it's sometime in March.
Yeah.
Your birthday is August, so your birthday wasn't just coming up, Demetrius, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it wasn't a gift. It was a loan. Was there a promissory note or something?
Yes, there was.
She
You
lied.
signed a promissory note?
I ain't
he signed it when he was.
I ain't signed nothing.
I
ain't signed nothing.
Yes,
she made that stuff
yes,
up.
Yes, you did.
Like,
no, I didn't. Your Honor, I have the promissory note.
She made that up.
Are you making that up?
Your Honor, I would have never stood in front of you and wasted your time to make anything up. Why would I make that up and come?
I don't know that you would. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You didn't make it up. You have a promissory note.
Yes, I do.
Is this a copy of the promissory note?
Yes, sir, it is.
Is this the promissory note that you signed? I see your signature here.
I never seen it. I never signed it.
You never signed it?
I ain't signed nothing. I don't know nothing.
He was in love at that moment, Jerry. He would have signed anything for that money because he needed that lawyer.
Let me read you the promissory note that has your signature. I, Demetrius Reese, promise to pay back in full the amount of $4,500 to Deidre Scott for a loan she is going to give me from my lawyer. In fact, I state that this is a loan, not a gift, and I am responsible to repay it back in the future when I get my stimulus check. Signed, Deidre Scott and Demetrius Reese. Did you sign this?
Your Honor, I did not sign that letter. I did not.
So where did I get your signature?
Where did this signature come from?
If I signed it, she must have wrote it with my hand while I was asleep or something.
I
ain't signed nothing.
I heard of sleepwalking. I've never heard of sleep signing. Oh my God.
Okay, well, wait a second, Demetrius. I am looking at the signature on this promissory note, and I'm looking at your signature on your driver's license, on your identification card. This has your picture. This is you. Okay? And when I look at this signature, this is your signature. It's the same signature.
Right.
It's the same signature.
Yes.
You signed this. You may have forgotten.
Yeah,
you know, when people start losing their hair, sometimes they lose their memory.
Yeah. I am losing my hair.
You signed this. You said it's not.
Like, basically, she makes stuff up in her head. Like, she's insane, for real.
Let's say you're totally right on all this. I'm not saying you are, but let's say you are. Let's say she's upset, she's bitter, she doesn't like Becky with the good hair. Let's say you're right on everything you're telling me. It doesn't change the fact that you signed a promissory note. You did sign it whether you remember it or not. She loaned you $4,500. You haven't paid her back. So as far as the law is concerned, she gets her $4,500 back. So I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $4,500.
Thank you. Give me my money. Run me my money. That's all I want.
Crazy.
Run me mine.
She is
But
like
you
insane.
better call Becky.
Like,
you better call Becky. Tell her to step them lace fronts up, boo boo, because you're gonna need that lawyer money. Okay.
That's insane, Judge. Like you let her win a crazy delusional
I'm not
female.
delusional.
Like, come
He's
on, like
delusional
that's.
for thinking that you can
I don't
still
even.
two-time your
I don't
girlfriend.
even have anything.
Yes.
You should.
Yes.
If you see the little scrabble, then she was writing it basically
It
while I was
wasn't
asleep.
scrabble. It was a very good signature.
I do want to be with him. I do want to work it out, but he has to stop being for the streets. He has to stop cheating and know that he's either going to be with me or he's going to be by himself.
If me saying I love you can get me out of this paying this $4,500, then I love your whole soul.
Beyonce took Jay-Z back, so I'm taking him back.
Plaintiff Mayo Mimo invited the defendant to work together as mimes at a party, but the defendant went rogue and showed up as a clown instead. As a professional with a reputation on the line, Mayo Mimo offered the client a $150 discount, so the defendant needs to shut up and pay. Defendant and Clown College graduate Happy Harriam claims the client was more than happy with his services, so the plaintiff should stop clowning around with his money.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Got your work cut out for you.
This is not the first circus I've been a ringmaster of. So you are Mayo Mimo. Good. And I suspect you won't be talking, so you have an interpreter?
Yes, I will be doing some interpretation if you are unclear.
Okay, so, and he says you're wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
And he is seeing you, and you are happy?
No, well, yeah,
Yeah.
not today, Your Honor. Not
Yeah.
today.
So anyway, you're suing him. Why? So you're suing him because you had a client, a cute client.
Actually, he said sexy. So.
Yeah.
No, really. Why sugarcoat it?
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Don't, no, I'm
No,
not
we
gonna
can't throw him out. You're suing him.
The client called you.
This is such Bush League mime.
The client wanted
She
wanted
requested
two
two
mimes
mimes.
to perform, and you texted him, and you said a client wants two mimes, and he said okay.
Leaving out a lot of pertinent information.
Yeah, and he wants us to be quiet.
Oh.
Wants you to be-
Who's the chatterbox here? I mean,
Yeah, and the cute lady said, he's a clown and not a mime. But then why did you invite him?
yeah, tell him why you
So-
invite. Yeah,
so-
why you invited me.
What? Well, let's hear. Well, did you tell him he has to be a mime and not a clown?
Yes. Yes.
Twice you told him that? Is there
A white face with a unicycle. A white face with a unicycle.
That's what you said here in the text. All right, let me hear from Happy now.
Yeah. Well, initially it's like two mimes. Okay. All right. No, but then, please tell the honor, that we're going to add variety to
Yes.
this event. All right.
Yes.
I have a lot of variety up my sleeve. Okay. And then he said they want a unicycle. All right. Maybe a unicycle. Props. I mean, do you really want to watch a mime ride a fake a non-existent unicycle? I mean, I don't know. Regardless of that, my clown is a white face clown. Okay, that has always been my clown for years. Okay.
Yes.
I'm a professional. I went to clown college. I've been doing this for years. All right. No.
Okay, when
no.
I was in college, I wanted to be a mime, actually.
Oh.
And my professor told me I was not cut out to be a mime. And I said, is it something I said? And he said, yes.
Great. Nice. Phew. Oh boy.
For our viewers at home who probably wondering exactly what's going on, let me see if I can recap the case here. You received a call from a client that said, I would like two mimes for my party. So you called your friend Happy, who you've worked with before, and asked Happy, I'll read it. Hi, Happy, I just got information for an event. Both of us as mimes on it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you said, sure thing, I'll come as a white face on a unicycle. They'll love my white face look. Thanks, heads up. She might be adding some variety into it this time. I'll keep you posted as to what comes up. Cool. Hi, Happy. Information for AIDS event has changed a bit. Still mimes. Okay, so in this, he does say still mimes.
Yes.
Now, I thought at first maybe he wasn't clear because there's no verbal contract. I mean, how can a mime have a verbal contract?
Exactly, Your Honor.
I mean,
Exactly. Well said.
You got a point there.
this is
Now you can throw this case out.
But he did say still mimes. Give
but-
your explanation.
Yeah, but I've done work with him before as mimes.
Yeah.
Mimes, period, mimes, nothing else. No props involved, all right? I only do unicycle as my white-faced clown. And he knows that. He knows that. You know that. You know that. And she was happy. She was happy with what I did. I mean, you're not going to get a mime doing, spinning a plane, all right?
Yeah.
You're not going to get a mime. You're not going to get a mime doing that. No. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, okay. All right. You're not going to get a mime, juggling rings, juggling rings. You're not going to get a mime doing that. Oh, here. Whoa, miss. Yeah, come on. Whoop, nope. All right. The fact of the matter is she was happy. The thing was, Mio offered to deduct $150, all right, and he wants to take it out of my check.
Okay,
Yet she was happy.
Okay. How much were you to get paid for that event?
It was $450.
Okay, and he would like for you to give him back $150.
Right, and damages to the client who was happy.
Why do you want $150 back from him? Did the client pay you $450? So she says, what is this? I wanted mimes, and you said, you apologized. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, I'll charge you less. Future event, offer a discount. Well, okay, but for this event, you got paid the $450. Did he agree to get paid less for that event? Was he involved in the decision to give her a break next time around? Okay,
yeah.
I appreciate your honesty.
Stumped, huh?
If he wasn't involved in that decision, the arrangement was he would get paid $450. He performed. He substantially performed. Not exactly as you wanted, but he should get paid for what he did. He's entitled to his $450, and you are begging to be heard.
This is an attempted mime interruption, yes.
Yeah, begging, right, yeah. Boy.
And what is this interruption? He drinks a lot.
What are you talking about?
But for this particular event, he showed up. He did perform. He performed substantially. Apparently, the client was fine with it. You were upset because you had a different standard. You don't get money back from him. If you don't want to hire him next time, that's up to you. But this time, he's entitled to the full $450, and therefore I dismiss the plaintiff's suit. Very entertaining, guys.
1 second, guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Cool off there, my man. Cool off. I am ecstatic that this decision was what it was.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.